Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through with the cards that do come out in this reading for you today. So the first card that we have is the Hangman. It's shown up in the reverse, but we do have some Pisces energy with this. Could be dealing with a Pisces. And we have the Two of Swords also showing up in the reverse. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card, and you could be dealing with an Aquarius with this as well. So with this Star card showing up over here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of really being in a space of having a lot of hope for a connection. I also feel like being quite optimistic about the future of a connection. I do feel like with this Star card showing up over here, this could even be what may be a bit of a delay in a connection or what may be distance in a connection. I do feel like with that, there's still the sense of holding on to hope and being in a space where there's a lot of optimism for the future and really having a lot of faith of what can be when it comes to this connection. I do feel like with the Hangman showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being able to experience a waiting period coming to an end. There may have been what may have felt like distance, even if that's emotional distance or physical distance, but this feels like a sense of having had been in a space to have to wait on someone. Do you feel like with the Hangman showing up here in the reverse, it feels like an energy of really being in a space of getting that opportunity for that wait or that waiting period to be over in this connection. I do feel like this person is in a space where they are about to do something or they are about to make a move. I do feel like with the Hangman showing up in the reverse though, this person is in a space where they're really trying to make a decision when it comes to being able to make a move. But I do feel like they're ready and I do feel like they're about to. But with this Two of Swords showing up in the reverse, it feels like an energy of being in a space where you are in a very decisive space when it comes to this connection and even when it comes to this person. And I also feel like this person is in a decisive space when it comes to this connection and even to you. And do you feel like though, with this Two of Swords in the reverse, it feels like an energy of kind of also being in a space of wanting to hold off on making that decision or making that decision something that the other person is aware of and kind of taking your time with that. But this does feel like an energy of being in a space where there is clarity as far as where you stand and what you're wanting, and I do feel like this person also being in that space too. With the Eight of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like intention of wanting to be able to put in efforts into this connection and wanting to be able to make things work. I do feel like this person is someone who does so in a way that's reliable. I also feel like this person may actually be someone who is also very much of a hard worker when it comes to this connection and when it comes to their commitments. I do feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, this shows an energy of a person who's in a space where they are ready to and are about to make some kind of an effort in this connection that has been waited upon from this person. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Six of Swords, and we've got the Nine of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck we've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands showing up over here at the bottom of the deck, this feels like a pretty positive energy for this connection. This does feel like an energy of being able to get to a space where there is a sense of being able to take confidence in this connection and where it is and where you stand with this person. I do feel like with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of really being able to kind of experience this connection in a way that is more so public. There's a sense of bringing other people into this connection, and also I do feel like also gaining attention within this connection with this person. you could be dealing with somebody who's quite popular, someone who is used to being in the spotlight, or even when it comes to being someone who gets a lot of attention or wants to get your attention. I do feel like with the Six of Wands, this also feels like an energy of making effort to get your attention. With the Wheel card showing up over here, it feels like divine timing. I do feel like within this connection, everything happens in its time, and I do feel like with this card showing up over here, this feels like being able to experience things going in the right way and at the right time. So I do feel like with this Hangman showing up in the reverse, it feels like the end of a waiting period and being able to experience this divine timing in this connection. With the Wheel card showing up over here, when it comes to how this person feels about you, this person does feel very, I do feel like when it comes to the feelings that they experience for you, this person feels lucky to know you, lucky to be able to actually be in connection with you. I do feel like with this Wheel card showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of feeling very fortunate. I do feel like they could have been what may have felt like a lot of ups and downs, or even what may feel like going through this up and down emotional roller coaster in this connection on an emotional level. But with this Hangman showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of really being in a space where there is a sense of also gaining clarity, and there could have even been some silent moments. I do feel like being able to get through those as well. With the Six of Swords showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to experience this connection kind of moving. I do feel like moving to a different space, or being able to enter into a different chapter. And I do feel like the what's ahead is better than what is behind. I do feel like with the Six of Swords showing up over here, this feels like an energy of moving towards calmer waters within this connection. I do feel like also when it comes to individual progress for yourself, this feels like an energy of being able to experience that positive shift as well. And with the Six of Swords showing up over here, this feels like an energy of really being able to get through what may be difficult times and being able to get to a good place. And even with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this feels like an energy of getting to a good place mentally, and I do feel like also emotionally and psychologically, and it does feel like getting to feel that fulfillment of that feeling. With the Nine of Cups showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of someone feeling quite lucky to know you, to have you, or to have this connection with you. This does feel like an energy of this person recognizing and not taking that for granted, especially your emotional connection. With this Nine of Cups showing up over here, there's a sense of also wanting to be able to show up for this connection because this person feels very satisfied and motivated to do so. And I do feel like with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, they're happy with this connection, happy where things are. You make them happy. I do feel like with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, there's something about this connection with you that is putting this person in a position where they feel very lucky, they feel very satisfied. So feel like there's a sense of experiencing what feels like a wish fulfillment. And with the Star card, this feels like hopeful energy. So there is the sense of that faith and that hopeful energy and that optimism being something that gets rewarded. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the New Love card. We have very soon. And we have the Honeymoon card. So this New Love card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to actually meet someone. There could be someone who's new, who's kind of stirring your romantic feelings. I do feel like with this New Love card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to experience a connection, being able to get to a place where it feels like it is getting there for the first time. Something feels new in this connection, but I feel like it also feels like something that's exciting. This feels like something that is also kind of thrilling with this Wheel card showing up over here. But I do feel like it's in divine timing, and I do feel like it shows up when you're ready for it, and this person is ready for it too. With the very soon card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where I do feel like there could actually be a need for you to make a decision. But the Two of Swords showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of you being in a space where you're ready to make a decision. And I do feel like with the very soon card showing up over here, this does feel like having the potential to manifest whatever you're deciding and whatever you are wanting. And even with that star card, is what you're hoping for and having your faith towards. And I do feel like with the very soon card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to experience that manifestation coming to pass very soon. I do feel like with the star card, there could actually be distance. And with the very soon card showing up over here and the Six of Wands showing up over here, somebody may be taking a trip. And I do feel like an opportunity to be able to see somebody and be able to connect or reconcile with somebody as well. I do feel like with the honeymoon card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of good times and also being able to experience very pleasant emotions when being in connection with somebody. I do feel like this could also be what is a trip or an excursion or even a vacation with somebody that somebody is planning and wanting to be able to take action towards. This person may even be working overtime to be able to make this into a reality. This may be something that they are wanting to be able to have with you. I also feel like being able to meet someone on a trip also being something that happens, and it does feel it may feel very serendipitous. It may feel like something that you're very lucky to be able to experience because you're not expecting it. With this Nine of Cups showing up over here. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.